Hello, and welcome back to Cadet to Fleet Admiral Part 6. Today, we're going to be doing the mission Shadow Play. Hello, and welcome back to Cadet to Fleet Admiral Part 6. Today, so we're going to be doing the mission Shadow Play. If we have time, we might be able to get another one in. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, if you do join me live, there are some chat options in the description below. The first of which is sponsored messaging, free sponsored messaging. It plays a little video up here. You click on it, it takes you to a new window, type your message out. It plays a little video in the corner of the screen up here. There's no sound to it. Shouldn't really impact the stream at all. And I get some advertising revenue from that. Costs you nothing. Second one is Streamlabs. It's kind of like YouTube Super Chat, I suppose. So you can donate money directly to me, and you'll get a message and it'll pop up on the screen somewhere around here. I will try and, if anybody does pop into the regular chat, I'll try and keep an eye on it and answer any questions that I might be able to answer. And if you're catching on the replay, feel free to leave comments below. I will get back to you. And if you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to do so, and don't forget to like the stream if you like what you see. Alright, without further ado, let's have a look. I don't think I've got anything I need to... Oh, did I need to replace my impulse engines from last week, is the question. Yes. Those shoddy old Mark II ones and put these nice Mark IV rare ones on. And discard those. Yes. Actually, is there a mission briefing? I can't remember. Well, obviously there's a mission briefing, but I'll play. Yeah.
Have you been to Serene Prime yet? I'm sure. Greetings. I'm very busy right now. Please.
No. There is a way to bring it up, is it? In progress. Should I play? Oh, right, yeah. So we're taking one of the guys we rescued in the mission last week back to the colony, aren't we? Right. Okay. Let's go. Okay, Captain, we've arrived in the Serene system. This is supposed to be a neutral colony, but I'm detecting multiple Romulan Star Empire ships, as well as a shield wall surrounding the planet. This is a blockade they're very serious about keeping people out. The warbirds are arming weapons, sir. We might have a fight if we want to return our guests to their colony. Speaking of which, T0lval would like a word. Okay, patch her through. I can't thank you enough for returning me. It looks like the Romulan Star Empire has been busy while I was away. They were already lobbying our council to join them, but Romulan Republic envoys are there as well. Now the Empire is blockading the planet, probably to prevent information like ours from reaching our leaders. The shield wall is new. I guess the T0lval constructed it. You should be careful. It isn't the first time we've run afoul of the Romulan Star Empire. No, it's not. We've been doing all sorts of dodgy things recently. We're not officially at war with them, but we kind of are after my actions last time. Right, so we gotta hail the Romulan vessel. She's ahead there somewhere. Oh, I know I keep saying this, but it is a pretty ship. Let's get it. Where are we? Oh, there. Imperial Romulan Warbird rear. This planet is protected by the Romulan Star Empire. State your business. Alright, so we have a few options. I can be outright rude, none of your business. If I was a Klingon, that's what I'd say. I've come to trade. I didn't realise Serene Prime was a protector of the Romulan Star Empire. I'm returning this citizen to her homeworld now. Let's start with that one. Technically it's not, however, the Empress has graciously extended her protection to all worlds in this region of space, including Serene Prime. There have been recent reports of tourist activity on the planet. As a service to the lawful residents, we are securing the world against further incursions. Whether the Serenians like it or not, of course. Okay, let's lie. I've come to trade. Excellent. Welcome peaceful contact with the Federation. I assume you will agree to submit to a routine search of the contraband. Lower shields and prepare to be boarded. I don't think so, Commander. Really? I'd let them aboard. Just hide her. Christ, it's not that hard. So now, see, I'm forced into this. Let's not forget to do these cruiser commands. See these torpedoes? I can actually target those and shoot them down if my weapons are accurate enough, and they are not. Let's just deal with the plasma fires instead. I mean, this is a bit of a joke. I mean, this is an advanced version of a Connie, like a 2409 version, so technology's a lot better, probably armor plating, better shields, yada yada yada, but I'm taking on a warbird. I'm winning. Makes you feel all powerful and junk. We really should see that ship, and if it becomes hostile, it should be running away. Into orb. It's not really much of a shield. I could probably just get over it. You know, it is space. We have to think in 3 dimensions, but ooh, actually. Crafting supplies. I know we've not unlocked it yet, but it won't be long. If anybody's curious, I'm just using the arrow keys on my keyboard to do that. It's much easier than using the UI. Although using the UI is an option, it's just I find the keyboard easier and quicker. Okie cookie. Are you ready to beam down to the surface? Not really. I'd much prefer it if you and a few security dudes go down. Oh, I almost forgot we've got duty officers to sort out. We'll do that when we get a lull in this mission. Remember, we set up the duty officers, didn't we, last week? And sent them all away on missions. They're all back. Oh, sometimes it takes forever to load. Loading. Oh, and I have to say congratulations to Doomcock on getting unblocked by Shatner. Well done. Here we go. I can't believe I'm finally made it home, really. Why are these people just walking backwards and forwards? Thank you. I never thought I'd see this place again. I would give you the grand tour, such as it is, but I need to get back to my family. I never thought I'd see them again either. You should talk to a representative from our council. Follow the path ahead and it will lead you to our central square. There should be someone you can speak with. There should be someone you can speak with. Let it go. We beam down onto a shuttle pad. Or a landing pad for a shuttle. Oh god, I'm sorry, I'm shifting in my seat. I'm a bit uncomfortable tonight, it's very warm. We're going down here, follow the path. Some nice alien environments. I could make the game look a lot nicer if I turned the lighting engine 2.0 on, but I find it obnoxious in certain situations, that's why it's not on. It's got nothing to do with my computer or the graphics card. This game's actually fairly light. But some of the effects, when you do certain things on the ground, activate powers and whatnot, you get sometimes glowy stuff around you, and the same in space. Now with that lighting engine on, it's way too bright. Sometimes it's blinding. Don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but I've literally turned it off just because I can't deal with it anymore. It's not so bad when you're playing on your own, but when you get into the team missions, my god. Speak to the councillor. Dual and True, Lieutenant Commander. And welcome to Serene Prime. Thank you for returning to Kayla to us. I'm sure her family is pleased she's safe. However, you have arrived at an interesting time. Of course, it's always interesting. I was just prepared to meet with the representatives of the Romulan Star Empire and the Romulan Republic. Each are urging our colony to join their faction. Why? Stay neutral. Done our best to stay out of the conflict until now. But I fear we will soon be forced to take a side. Join the Federation. We'll protect you, and you'll get to keep your world. One of the highest laws of the Federation. Your world is your own if you join. Yes, we met one of the Emperor's representatives in orbit. They tried to destroy my ship. No, they didn't. No, I'm lying now. No. They asked if they could board because I lied to them, and basically we went no and put shields up and started shooting them. Yes, the Empire has a way of offering assistance. It feels more like a threat. It offered security services for my world, and I could not risk refusing them. And to be fair, there have been no abductions since the fleet began protecting the planet. Abductions? A number of our citizens went missing in the weeks before the Empire arrived. The Empire blames the Republic, of course, but I think CO likes to blame them for a lot of things. There's no evidence that they are responsible. However, in fact, there's no evidence at all. And I think that if the Republic were behind the kidnappings, they would leave some trace behind. If you would care to speak to the representatives, I would be interested in hearing what your opinion of them is. Talk to the Empire and the Republic representatives. I'm honoured by your request, Councillor. I'm very honoured, in fact. Did you hear that? You don't trust our opinion. So we're not forcing them to take sides. Right. You're obviously the Empire, you're the Republic. You are not welcome here, Starfleet. The Councillor feels differently. She asked me to speak with you and give her my opinion. Then she is a fool. The Federation are allies of the terrorists who seek to destroy what remains of our glorious empire. You will do nothing here but sow dissent and unrest. I also know that you destroyed a ship protecting this planet, with callous disregard for the safety of the citizens of this colony. I have nothing more to say to a murderer. No, that's probably true. He left me no choice. He did. You had no choice. Those words have been an excuse of monsters since time immemorial. On the chance, however, that the council is foolish enough to be swayed by your biased opinion, I will explain that the Romulan Star Empire is Serene Prime's only hope for peace and stability. We alone possess the military strength and operational effectiveness to keep this planet safe. The terrorists from the Republic can only offer them a portion of their own loss and suffering. The Empress has already sent ships to defend this colony. That is the evidence of our intentions. Your intentions are clear, Sub-Commander. I think I've heard enough. See, on the quiet, personally, I think he's right about everything he said. I murdered those guys in orbit. I did. You know, there should have been an option there to let the guys be on board and hide the colonist. The Federation is biased towards the Republic because the Republic suit the Federation's needs better than the Empire do. He's just speaking the truth. And this is what, you know, it's the way he says it. It's like he's being the obnoxious one, and you know, you're supposed to feel that he's the enemy by the way he talks to you, but he's not lied. Speak to the Republic envoy. A pleasure to meet you, Lieutenant Commander. What can I do for you? See, now this person's much more pleasant. Now, does this mean that they're, you know, they're the good guys because they're acting pleasantly? What is your mission here? My intent was to speak to the Council about the advantages of joining the Republic. Fortunately, I arrived before the blockade and the Council has extended their protection to me. Otherwise, I'd probably be on my way to one of the T0lval's prison facilities by now. That is probably true. So far, both of them are telling the truth. But, however, and I have to point this out, you know, the Federation doesn't meddle with the internal affairs of another civilization, and this is kind of meddling in the internal affairs. As far as the Romulan Empire is concerned, these guys are terrorists. From their point of view, they are. How you know, what gives us the right to interfere? The Empress likes to hide her threats in a few layers of deception and lies. It can be difficult for a peaceful world like Serene Prime to resist, but if we all stick together, we will be able to rise up and defeat the T0lval once and for all. They want to basically make a Romulan Federation. They could just join the Federation, be much easier. And the Federation are helping them anyway. They're basically Federation members at this point. You have ambitious goals, Sub-Commander. Good luck. And that's all. See, this guy, he talks on at length about stuff that is in fact relevant. He talks down to us. He's a Romulan. That's actually in character for a Romulan. This person, overly polite, keeps it brief. I don't trust Romulans that are like that. I just don't. Right. So before we go talk to the Councillor and tell her that the Republic are a pack of idiots, let's just sort these guys out. So right, here we go. Right, watch the XP. Now there probably won't be a lot from this because we only did 13, and a lot of them are just normal assignments. And I don't think we got any crits, did we? We got 2 failures. Oh, we got a critical there, but it's on recruitment. Another critical. Right, so let's collect rewards. was the 2 failures. Now we've got a few new duty officers. Now, those that were criticals, failures, there's none in progress, because sometimes duty officers get injured, and you'll find that when you hand in the missions, you'll come up with another couple of in progress ones. That's because they got injured and they've gone to sick bay, and there's actually a sick bay assignment going on, the medical one, to heal the guys that got hurt. Now there isn't any. There's some more, but we'll wait until we get. Actually, let's get the contraband. We'll wait until we're back in sector space to have a proper look. Well, I was confiscating contraband from a crew. It just depends on how good they are at hiding it. Whether I'll get to find it, and then I'll keep it and drink it myself. Right, good to be the captain. Speak to the councillor. Right, so what do you think of him? So I may be biased, but I think you should join the Republic. If safety is your main concern, you may want to join the Star Empire. You've done well staying neutral so far. I don't see a reason why you should change course now. I can't tell you what your colony should do. Follow your heart and your instincts. Now, I would either choose this one or this one. I'm not biased, I hate the Republic. I don't like the Star Empire either, for that matter, but it just the Republic seem fake. Put it that way. Seems like there's something a bit more going on there. At least with the Star Empire, you know where you stand. But you know, Federation's easily taken in by these people. You're gonna join the Republic. But yeah, stay neutral. An interesting perspective, Lieutenant Commander. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm not being responsible from joining either side. I'm not interfering. Our most convincing evidence comes from Surveyor of Verinat, and if his story can be believed, he says he knows who is behind these abductions. You could speak to him before you leave. He's behind the building. That building. Okay, I'll listen to his story. Which building? Behind that building. This building. Behind here, he's hiding. No, you shouldn't join the Republic. You should join the Federation. Just cut the middleman out. Okay, so Relkin. Yes, I was at very nuts. My family died there. My friends. It wasn't the terrorist who destroyed my home, and it certainly wasn't the Republic. It was the T0lval and their friends. But you don't. I'm getting a bit of a cold. I do apologise. But you don't have to take my word for it. Verinat has been abandoned since the attack. Go see what that Empress does to her people. Okay, so we'll travel there and investigate the truth behind the destruction of the colony. I'm sorry for your loss. Beam up on warp. Let's go. Beam me up, Flores. Oh, you're down here. You can't be. Of course, we're being hailed by Romulan ships on screen. Lieutenant Commander, your presence here is unauthorized. Furthermore, we have evidence that you had a role in the destruction of the IRW Rhea and the deaths of her crew. Lower your shield. Sorry, it didn't work the first time. I'm feeling me balls today. Sir, there's a Romulan Republic vessel here as well. They're hailing us. Oh, great. Oh, hello. You appear To have run afoul of the T0lval, do you require assistance? Yes, please. Where are you? Don't know why. I play my main character all the time, and obviously he uses cruisers because he's an engineer. Still get these at tier 6. Gonna go and scan that hexafluorine gas. Scan the gas. Take. Don't recommend we cross the shield barrier and exit the system before the T0lval reinforcements arrive. Agree, okay. Is that the same thing? Yeah. Ah, so it's just not... Right, okay. Just not spawned in. Shield barrier does in fact go all the way around and probably all the way up and all the way down. Although that's a lot of hardware, you think about it. I miss my hydrazine gas. Farming stuff. Now we can go. Go to warp. Loading. There seems to be some promotion starting tomorrow where you can unlock tier 6 version of the Discovery Enterprise. Some sort of temporal ship they're calling it. The tier 6 Connie. I mean, yeah, alright. Well, it's not really a Connie, is it? We've arrived in the Veronat system. Sensors are detecting no signs of activity in the system, not even satellites. For a once populated world, the sensor silence is eerie. You're a Vulcan, saying that. Set a course for the planet. Impulse power. 23. Look around the ship. It's debris. Appears to be from a Romulan vessel. It's old, but it took some heavy energy weapon hits before it was destroyed. You don't normally see battles like this near agricultural colonies. I didn't see that. You should always read what's going on there. I could tell this. Bird of prey. See if we can get a visual on it. We recognise it before we scan it. I have no idea. Big, whatever it is. So, this appears to be debris from a vessel of unknown configuration. However, the the energy signatures conform to the limited information we have about the Alechi. There's not enough here for the ship to have been destroyed, sir. Whatever it is, it probably survived this battle. This could be the mysterious enemy the survivors talked about. Would it be the Alechi? Need more information. Does anybody know who the Alechi are? I could tell you. They're an alien race that briefly detecting a vessel. Wait, there's nothing there. Must have been a sensor echo. Okay. Yeah, they were briefly. I think they were in one episode of Enterprise. I can't actually remember which episode it was. I remember seeing it. You'll recognise them when you see them. Beam down. Yeah, I want us 5 because we're all named characters and about 20 red shirts. I sense something getting sporty. This place is destroyed, Captain, but damage is only a few months old. Not detecting any humanoid life signs, however. There are several insect life forms around the area. We should be cautious. Touch the remains. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, alright, yeah, I remember these bugs. We've got to figure out that it probably wasn't the Star Empire that did this. At least it was Star Empire ships. Right, let's pull out our phaser rifle. That didn't fire. Die! Get away from me! Bugs. Okay, so the first thing we've got to scan. So just. Right, past the big. It's doing it again. Ah, there we go. It actually hits it though. Shoot the bugs before they can get us. To nest. Okay, okay. Should really start deploying those mines, I think. What the? Whatever happened to that colonist that's naked? So this colonist died. Plasma weapons discharge. Her. tissue appear to be infected with some kind of fungal spore. The bio readings I'm getting are somewhat similar to some of the readings from the prisoners on installation 18. Have we even done that? The evidence of Alechi involvement is mounting. Take a sample. Installation 18. I think some of these missions are a little bit out of order story-wise because I can't even remember what the hell we're talking about. So I put the mines down and immediately my bridge officers just run off. And then these things are useless. You know, I can order my bridge officers to stay put or whatever, but it's just too much hassle. Just let them go get themselves killed. Alright. We can't get around. Can we get around? Something over that way we've got to go have a look at. Of course we've got to go running through infected bug lands again. One of them hit the mine.
Enemy target on sensors.
What is that? Looks almost bog. I think this device is some kind of beacon, but it doesn't conform to any technology I'm familiar with. However, the components seem to match some of the equipment we discovered on installation 18. We haven't been to installation 18. Did I black out and miss this? Was I drunk? Get a full scan. Starfleet will want to review our findings. Do it? Did we get what we needed from these guys? I'm going to trust that you did it. Okay, let's go over the other side. So something went splat there. Come on, let's run. Let's go, let's go. Right, come on guys, move back. Let them walk into the mines. Mines will provide. Seem to be a little bit stuttery tonight. Ugh! Shot me with some sort of muck. So the other thing you can describe it as. This crater was created by an orbital strike from a plasma weapon of Romulan origin. Since it is doubtful the colony destroyed themselves, it could only have been the T0lval. Okay, we've got a subspace transmission incoming. Is it not? That's not the conclusion I would have come to personally. Looking at this, I mean, and that's probably the right conclusion, but just listen to me, guys. Stand still. I would have thought, judging by all these bugs and crap on the planet, what I would have done is evacuated the planet and tried to destroy them from orbit. What do you guys think? I mean, that's what I would have done. If you couldn't have destroyed them on the ground, get in your ships, get in orbit, bombard the surface, try and kill them all off. But we're always jumping to conclusions. Always. We haven't got all the evidence yet. And there's evidence of Elechi here. Let's have a look. Welcome guest. You have one message from Empress Sealer. Would you like to play it now? Okay.
Citizens of the Empire, it is with great sorrow that I report the destruction of our colony in the Virinat system by the terrorist insurgents known as the Romulan Republic. I believe most of the residents of Virinat were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy.
Okay.
When the T0lval attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Virinat and its people, the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces. I grieve for the loss of innocent life. Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people. Virinat will not be forgotten.
Can you smell that? I think it's bullshit. Right? I'm getting some unusual energy reading. Oh my! What? Shoot it! Don't know what it is, just kill it. Kill it with fire. It's rubbing off on me now, this. Is it Ground Gear Tech Upgrade? Ooh. Not now, go away. Synthio. Armor. Hey, we got some synthetic booze. We can get drunk on it and we get none of the side effects, but it tastes like shit. How do I do that? I want to holster my weapon. Right, let's beam up. You're not even on the planet. What are you doing here? It was a scout ship, Captain. We drove it off, but I'm expecting reinforcements any moment. Well... shit. But... we have warp drive, don't we? Or is it offline again? Is it broken again? There's nothing wrong with the bloody thing. Well, let's go to warp.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Ooh, electric high yield torpedo. Let's take the shield frequency, let's use the shield battery. Successfully. Drop your shields on that side. Okay, let's do that. We definitely need some weapons with better accuracy. I like going for the accuracy buff on energy weapons. See, these type of effects, that's what I'm going on about. When, with the lighting 2.01, they get blinding. And that weapon is bloody useless. Infuse space transmission. We're receiving a priority subspace transmission from Starfleet Command. Do you want me to put... No! We're in trouble. I sense it. I sense... Oh. Been stirring up crap in the Romulan Empire. Destroying ships willy-nilly. Declaring war and such. Now it's got back to command. Oh, bugger.
To all Starfleet vessels, our allies in the Romulan Republic are under attack by the T0lval. All combat-ready vessels are ordered to report to New Romulus immediately. Individual orders to follow.
Okay. Okay, we're not in trouble. We're not in trouble. We're not in trouble. Maybe they didn't find out that we started that. Open the channel to Admiral Tanay.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with Battle Group Phi at Virenat and proceed to New Romulus to reinforce our vessels there. The battle is already underway.
Well, it's good that we're already here. The rendezvous with... Okay. We're on our way, Admiral. We're gonna go to New Romulus.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
Frigate, the Belfast. Belfast, really? USS Kirk. Look at the Kirk, look at my ship. That'll be a standard one though. Swap to New Romulus. In completely the opposite direction to the battle group. I mean, am I imagining this, or years ago when this came out?
We are grateful beyond words for your help. You have arrived in the nick of time.
Before going to warp and
New Romulus does not have the developed orbital defenses necessary to repel such an attack.
That never happened.
And Admiral Kararek is calling for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. The flotilla protecting the planet has been pushed back by the enemy assault. They are at their final line now. They need your help.
Need my help, I doubt that. Battle stations.
Glad you could join us. Concentrate fire on their command ship.
No, I said, where is it? Okay. I'm gonna assume it is that one. This is command ship. Oh, there's that freaky weapon. At least our cruiser command is still active. It should be affecting... Why is the IKS Tango? You see, I think they've remastered some of these missions. They've reordered some of them, and now they kind of don't make sense because we were literally just at war with the Klingons. There's been no peace. Treaty signed or anything like that, and now they fight alongside us outside the Romulan Republic, which we know nothing about just yet. New Romulus or anything like that. I mean, the whole New Romulus thing, I think it was featured episode, was it? That they released on the Romulan update a few years ago. And it did make sense. It goes through the entire story of them setting up the Romulan Republic, who they are, who the leader is, what they're all about. But yet they put it into the mission list, and it doesn't come up for a little bit yet. Oh, the other one. Oh no, they're restricted to group. Let's get some distance. I really like the practice on the phases. Have a random chance to take down a random enemy subsystem. And it's really nice when it takes down the shield. Or the weapons or their engines. I'm getting pounded. It's taking a beating, Captain. Whoa. See, now this is where we start to see how frail we actually are, and that we need to start spending points, skill points in the areas that make us a little less squishy. It'd be really nice if I had polarized hull right now. Okay, holding was an attractive beam. We weren't exactly sitting still, but it decreases our defense a lot because we slow right down, we can't maneuver. We're much easier to hit. Well, that were difficult anyway because we are kind of slow.
Four shields failing.
I think the confiscate contraband's come back. That's probably not a good sign. I don't think we've passed that. Probably a critical failure. They probably tried to confiscate some contraband off the biggest red shit on the ship there, and got their asses kicked and now they're in sick bay. We'll check it out.
Target shield has failed.
Some debugging. Every time you get an accolade, you get a few skill points. So about 54, I think, for that. My main character's got a lot of accolade points.
Target shields have failed. Four shields failing.
Just keep healing us.
Right shield failing.
At the same time, this is when it gets a bit dull because you just, you know, we've been attacking this ship now for what, a few minutes, and this is probably the most realistic part of this game. But it's taking forever. We've got a really small ship, and the rest of the fleet's engaged somewhere else. But after taking out like Romulan T0lval class warbirds in next to no time, this gets very dull. Ow! What's all them shields? I think we need to break off. We'll do a fighting retreat. right now. Read this. Bloody shuttles.
Target shields have failed.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming first. Divert all power to the rear shields. Leave me alone. We need to drag him into the group down there, I think. Or her. It could be her or an it. Who knows? These are electric. I have no idea.
Left shield failing.
They could reproduce via mitosis. I have no clue. Come on! Out of range. Come and get me. Not seeing he's back up to 99%. Comes.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
There's no way I can destroy this guy on my own. I'm going to concentrate on the command ship. I'm gonna
Hull integrity below 75%.
start taking out the little guys. Apparently the NPCs can't do it.
Target shields have failed.
There we go, getting that hole back now. My shields. Should have done this in the first place, should just ignore what they said. Engaged all the little guys and then dealt with the command ship. Remember that for next time. Remember crap. And resistance. Plus down. Plus 5 for 15 seconds. No, attack this guy. Just did emergency power to weapons, so I thought it should be a little bit more damage. It's starting to go down now. Sorry if I go quite through these things. It's all because I'm concentrating on what's going on. Otherwise I'm getting flanked. That's So 12, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 2, 1. Die already! Yay! Don't enemy to confusion. Routine. No idea what I even picked up. Is the top doesn't probably for killing so many ships. Electric ships. The cut. What's the cut? Let me just mop up the last couple now. Holy hell. So we're being held by the Romulan Republic on
On
screen.
behalf of the Romulan Republic, thank you for your assistance today. You have saved our new world from destruction. We cannot begin to repay these deeds you have performed today, but know that your names will go down in history.
We are on to be of service. Yeah, sure. Looks like we're done here, sir. You ready to depart the system? Oh, yeah. Ready to go to the bar and drink this whole memory away. Okay.
The Romulan Republic extends their sincere gratitude for your assistance in saving their homeworld. We now know the race you encountered there is called the Ilachi, and they are the T0lval's new allies. From what you found on Virinat, and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing, it's not in our best interests. The Republic is continuing to search for clues to reveal what exactly is happening to the people being abducted by the Ilachi. You, however, may be set to a different task.
Alright. I don't want any of these weapons, but I'm going to choose that.
I have
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
A new trade slot. Click here to view your traits.
Oh cool, we've got some traits. Right. Taris is the next one. That sounds familiar. Taris? Is Taris somebody from...
The cause of the supernova that destroyed Romulus remains a mystery. Our allies in the Romulan Republic have a theory on the matter, however. They believe that Taurus, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, is responsible. Republic forces attempted to apprehend her, but she escaped through an Iconian gateway. Recently, the Republic has discovered new information that could help us track down Taurus. We want you to rendezvous with the RRW Lisette and provide any assistance you can.
Oh, travel to the Hobus system. This is where we figure it all out. Believe.
I have new missions
Right,
for
we're
you.
going to accept that. I'm actually probably going to end this early tonight, guys. I am very tired. For some reason, I've been waking up very early in the morning, like 2 hours before my alarm goes off for work. Really bugging me right now. Right, completed. Oh. We got the contraband. Why do we like contraband so much? It's an item here, but you can trade some of this in. Used to be five pieces of contraband, but I think now it's only 3, and you can get a big lump of dilithium for it. But you need to go to Deep Space 9 to do it. So whenever they pop up, just collect the contraband, and it just stacks in your inventory here. Right, current map. What have we got? What have we got? We can't really do that one. Analyze unknown. Ally. Sure. Resettle colonists. I think we already picked one of these up. Some colonists. There's only a finite amount of space for passengers on your ship, so you just gotta keep an eye on it. And then when you get the colonizing mission, do it. Long distance trade route. Why not? Seems to be it from there. Antimatter containment leak drills, always good. Discipline crewman, the one that had the contraband. An assignment. It's not the one that had the contraband, but that's what I like to think. Department heads, what have we got here? Let's have a look. Tactical security detachment to assign a security detachment to delegation to Dominion. Assign security detachment to the delegation from the Dominion. That should be. Zero gravity combat training makes Worf sick to his stomach. Investigate defection. Very rare. Oh, let's do that. 6% chance of failure on that one. Secure heavy disruptor turret prototypes. These can be useful. I don't like them. I keep forgetting I've got them. They just clutter up my inventory. You can sell them, or you can, you know, you can do lots of other things with them. I end up just selling them to the replicator. Intelligence leak. Department heads again. So medical. Can we do anything here? We got some medical supplies. I'm not looking at spending any energy credits right now on anything. First officer, entertain foreign dignitaries. Science officer? This one. It's because we're running low on duty officers now, I think, or specialised ones. I remember what I said before. We should be able to go back to Earth and do a recruitment. But I'm not going to go all that way just to do a recruitment. I'll do it when we get promoted. Operations. Relocate colonists. Here we go. So I am going to spend energy credits here. Need 5 provisions on 1 medical supply. So can we open the replicator from here? So if we go here, replicate medical supplies, 1 provisions, 5 of. Okay. Now we should have everything. These are all the colonists from the last time, the ones we picked up, I think. Why can't we begin the assignment? Let's try it again. There we go. Probably just didn't refresh properly when we replicated these things. Let's get rid of the colonists. Send them on the way. Get a fairly sizable chunk of dilithium for that. I think it was like 500. To refine actually. Engineering. EA suit training. Looks like it. Right. Let's open up ship. We've got a nice new deflector. What's it give us? Plus 3.8 starship hull capacity. Now that's very nice, especially for a cruiser. Shield capacity again, very nice. I mean, the other one that we've got on right now is shield restoration. It's okay. 9.4 control expertise and 9.4 drain expertise. Now the drain should be affecting a tachyon beam. But this is going to give us greater hull capacity, greater shield capacity. Still got the drain expertise on, not quite as much. Perception, it improves detection of cloaked ships. And control expertise again, so it's an all-round better deflector. Replicator, recycle. Need to go through my bridge officers and check out. What's this? Structural integrity field generator. I think we'll keep the armor right now. So we'll get rid of you. Well, hang on to that for a bit. Just almost 17,000 energy credits. Oh, rid of the lockbox. T0lval's gone already, and I've got another trouble. Didn't mean to do that. Put you next to the contraband. Right, okay. So that's all that's sorted out. Right, skill points. So we have one space skill point. Now we can either go for hull capacity or hull restoration. And it shows us here. This skill increases the amount of hull restored by your outgoing healing abilities. Each point of hull restoration skill increases base amount healed by 0.5%. Okay, so outgoing healing abilities would be this. Or we could go with more hull capacity, fuel restoration. I think we'll go with hull capacity right now. That figure generally doesn't change unless you get into a system. Alright, traits. We have a trait slot. We haven't actually put any traits in. So, it was something that I meant to go over a while ago, just kept forgetting. So, personal ground traits, personal space traits, reputation traits, we won't have any of those right now. Right, so personal ground traits. What have we got here? Can we make this a bit bigger? Right. Right. I know this sounds really stupid, but I'm going to go for that. We haven't got any fabrication stuff yet, but I plan on getting it. And I'm kind of setting it up for later. So, rifle training, we do prefer to use rifles most of the time. Now you can click on this. 5% bonus rifle damage. And that gives you a lot. Right. Readiness, creative, kit performance, assault weapon training, aggressive damage and threat generation. We don't really want to be generating threat on the ground. Base, fine. Soldier. Ranged weapon damage and critical severity. Now our rifle, I believe, counts as a ranged weapon. Sure-footed, protection from knockback and root, resist, hold, and snare and placate, stubborn. Now we can only pick one more right now, but as you can see, level 20 we get another one, 30, another one, 40, 50 and 60. That's... Oh, shield harmonic resonance. Being attacked gives you resistance. Applies 5% resistance to incoming energy damage type when you're struck. Take that. Right, space traits. Accurate. Definitely want that. Increase plus 10 accuracy rating. Do we want this? Not really. Beam weapon training. Definitely. Bulkhead technician. Maximum hull points. Definitely. Cannon training. No. Elusive. Increased defense. Maybe. Batteries give a secondary boost to all subsystems. Now there is something that you can get, like an infinite battery, a red matter capacitor. Now again, I got that as part of a special unlock when the game first released as part of the boxed edition. Now bearing in mind we've only got one we can put in here right now. I'm not using the red matter capacitor either. And oh yeah, we've got brace for impact. Projectile weapon training, field techie, thrill seeker, warp theorist. You can swap these out at any time as well. We'll go with that one for now. Starship traits, we have none. Look, level 50, level 50, level 50, level 50 unlocked. These can be purchased. Same for the reputations. Now the starship traits you get from tier 6 ships, and seeing as we won't be using any, because unless we can get one for free by playing the game, we won't get any. So that's all the traits done. The skill points done. I believe that's it. Right, so we'll be going in that direction. Right, well, there we go. That's us done. I'm sorry, I apologise again for ending early tonight. I'm really, really tired. The next mission's probably going to take about 40 minutes. But next week we'll be going to the Hoba system. We're going to learn a little bit more about what happened to the Hoba star, why it went nova. I believe it's this mission where we start figuring it out. Why it went nova, why it threatened to destroy Romulus in like a nanosecond, even though it was several light years away, possibly a few hundred light years away. I can't remember the exact distance, and it should have taken years, like decades, for the shockwave to get to Romulus. We get to figure out all that and why there was massive plot holes in the 2009 movie and how a game fills it in. So, with all that in mind, I will see you all next week. Again, I am going to say, if you haven't already, subscribe if you like what you see, and also hit the like button if you're catching it on the replay. Thank you very much. I have been T0lval, and play nice, be good, and live long and prosper. Goodbye.